coming to pick up the sheets. He'll be coming later on this morning because this is how you get your time. But you're gonna, for people that's new, you're gonna need to do your Social Security number. And if you don't want to, give it out right now, you can wait until Lando gets here, and then you can give it to him, and that'll just only be for one time.
What do you mean by new? Like new to the?
Sir?
You said new, a new person?
If you this is your first time taking the class, then you don't have like with TCEQ, because all of this information goes to TCEQ. And if you've never, like taken a class and this is your first time, you have to provide that information. Class this morning, we have some slight changes. Normally, we have tables that we kind of can be spaced out, but Wastewater Collection is having their employee luncheon today. So it's kind of give and take. Hey, it was either all of the tables, get some of the tables. So basically I'm asking for right now, I know everybody's kind of closed quarters, but we can make do with this until the picnic is over, and then they'll bring the tables back. I feel like we'll be okay. So for me today, it was either cancel the class versus the picnic. And for me, if we get signed up for class, to me, we need to try to do the class, if at all possible. Because we have customer city people in here. I didn't know your situation, if you had made arrangements to have people to cover for you. So my thing was let's try to go ahead and have a class. So this class right here is going to be wastewater collection training. And it's going to be here at the Northeast Area Service Center. Again, my name is Gregory Banks. I'll be facilitating. I've been in wastewater collection for 14 years. I started out in 8915 at Laura working in internal pipe inspection. I got promoted April 4th, 2012, and now I supervise 10 inspectors. We work together, oversee the residential and commercial inspections on the sewer permits. I oversee 2 public projects that's with paving, NPL, and our small service installation contractor is OCI, which is Omega Contractor. I deal with a lot of customer relation management systems, citizen complaints. As you all can see right now, with all of this water that we've accumulated here in the past 4 or 5 days, we have a lot of sanitary sewer overflows. The treatment plants, I'm pretty sure that they earning their money right now. Because what you're dealing with, and we're going to be talking about it, one of the main things that we deal with is I&I, which is inflow and infiltration. Hey, inflow, all of this surface water, hey, it's infiltrating the system. A lot of our wastewater collection systems, some of these pipes are probably 100 years old. They're in very bad shape. Saturday, we had a situation at 938 South Corinth and Moreo. I was just kind of got called by a contractor. Hey, the manhole lid was a quarter of a mile down the road. It had popped off because flow is going to take the path of the least resistance. And people who pop manhole lids on those 24-inch manhole lids, those manhole lids are pretty heavy. So that ought to tell you the power and the force behind that water. If it can pop that manhole lid up and push it down the street. I came through Highland Park Sunday, and the same in Highland Park. So I'm pretty sure every municipality probably dealing with the same issues right now. As I said, my name is Gregory Banks, and what I want to do, we want to go around the class and introduce ourselves and just kind of, give us a brief, the position that you hold, your job functions, and the company that you're with, and how long you've been with the city of Dallas. So we'll start right here with you, sir, and we'll just go around.
My My name is Bruce Adams. I've been with the city for almost 5 years. Right now I'm in small meters and looking forward to taking wastewater collection. So this is what I started out doing almost 25 years ago.
Thank you, sir.
Anton Watkins, 13 years, operator at Central.
Okay. Thank you. Welcome.
Gerard Clark, I've been with the city for 2 years, just what I operated on Southside.
Okay.
Ronnie Layton, I'm with the town of Flower Mound. I'm a utility services operator. I work at a wastewater treatment plant. We deal with water distribution and wastewater collections along with it. So I'm kind of doing multiple things, and I'm also an operator in charge. And I've been with that town for 4 years, and I have several years' experiences from Corpus Christi and with a private.
Welcome. Welcome.
My name is Emmanuel Riva. I work at the Central Wastewater Treatment Plant. I'm responsible for the process, instrumentation, and controls. I've helped the plant to treat the water. I've been with the city for 22 years, and I move around quite a bit. I was in connection for 4 years. I was in pumping, I've been in purification, and now I'm in wastewater. Okay.
My name is Charles Terry, and I worked for the city for 2 years, and I work in emergency response.
Been busy, haven't you?
Marshall Washington, I'm the son of Mr. Perry. I've been with wastewater collection for about 2 years. I work in emergency response over all year.
You've been busy.
My name is Jerry Monk. I'm with the city of Garland. I've been there almost 8 years, and I work in the lab at the Rawlett Creek wastewater plant. Monitor both plants and industrial pre-treatment monitoring.
Thank you.
Elda Casado been with the city almost 3 years. I'm a chemist at Central Wastewater Treatment Plant.
Thank you. Welcome.
My name is Oscar Salgado. I work for pre-treatment. I'm one of the pre-treatment inspectors, and I've been with the city 20 years.
Welcome, sir.
Jimmy Johnson, I've been with the city for 2 years, shift supervisor at Bottom.
Welcome, sir.
Mark Evers, I worked for Southside for over 30 years. Left in 2013 as chief operator. Now I'm doing consulting for operations and environmental.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Got a lot of knowledge in here. We want to try to get some of it if we can before you leave.
My name is Richard Piat. I'm from the city of DeSoto, operations coordinator, public utilities, water, wastewater.
Welcome, sir.
Good morning, my name is Regina Stencil. I'm the city of Dallas for almost 20 years, and I'm the program manager for the facilities management.
Welcome. Again, as I say, Gordon Ranks, my thing is I want everybody to be comfortable. This is your group today, and my thing is me, when I go to training, I get out of it what I put into it. So I intend to give you the next 2 days to give you everything that I have. But one thing I can assure you of, if I don't know something, I'm going to tell you I don't know. But I will try to find it. But we got Mr. Evers in here, so I'm pretty sure he probably can help me out a little bit today. What we have some posters on the boards right here that we kind of going to talk about. For me, I think pictures say a lot of words, and pretty much we'll talk about how the water works, because basically the water is just a cycle. And then we're going to talk about the wastewater system overview. We'll talk about the 4 repair sections that we have here at in wastewater collection. This is a biggie for me right here. Is this your attitude? We must think, change, try to improve over old methods. A lot of times we hear them say, well, this is the way that we always did. And if you look at the gentleman right here, that's what he's saying. He say, but we've always done it this way. But if you look at him, he has his arms in a sling. He got him flip-flops. He's out on the end of the branch where he has no support. So here's the ladder, so there's no safety in anything. And he's all bandaged up, but he's constantly always saying, but we've always done it this way. So all I'm asking, if we can for these 20 hours, have an open mind about what we're doing today and take a look, because the city is changing a little bit now. And we want to make sure that we are part of moving forward, okay? We'll take lunch probably around about 12:15 today. We got a couple of people here that I want to try to make sure that they be able to go over and attend the luncheon for us. They can get their lunch and everything. So we'll try to do that, and pretty much with lunch, because hey, we're not on the time clock today. So, we want to try to let you take a nice, good lunch and come back, and we'll kind of, whatever you decide, but I'd like if we can, or maybe around about 12:15, take the lunch then, okay? We got coffee, water, health snacks in the back. Pretty much we used to have a lot of donuts, but we kind of trying to eat healthy and do what we need to do so we can live a long time. Might have Mr. Middleton might come in. I don't know. He'll bring a lot of donuts. If you want to smoke, you just have to go right out here. If you want to smoke, right there with the little retaining wall walking out, that'll be the smoking area, because pretty much, you need to stay about 35 feet away from, the facility for smoking. If you need to use the restrooms, just go out, go to your immediate right, and then you have women and men right there. Attendance. Attendance is key. We need you to be here, but if you have an emergency or something like that right there, I understand. And things happen. And with all of this water that we're dealing with right now, hey, you could get a call immediately. I could also. So I'm just saying, if you have to leave, that's fine, but if you can be here, we want you to be here. This is not a hammer and sickle that I'm standing over you. I'm not going to do that. Because this is your group right here. About this course, the overview of operation and maintenance of wastewater collection system. We're going to talk about regulatory requirements, construction of a collection system, the importance of lift stations. They're very critical right now. Basic maintenance and operations, the importance of safety in the collection system. Our course goals. Upon completion of this course, participants will be able to recall techniques to utilize for proper operation and maintenance of the wastewater collection system. Under license information, you will receive 20 hours of credit toward wastewater license by the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality, also known as TCQ. App for licensing. Apply for a new occupational license. Request approval to register for exams. Now you have to go online and you have to register. Also, another thing is that you have to submit a criminal history background check. It will not let you move to the next layer if you do not submit that. But my thing is don't be afraid to submit it. No one's perfect. I can't speak for everybody else. But what I'm saying is hey, all of these things are part of the process, and we have some forms that we're going to need everybody to sign off on before you leave here today, especially if you're just going to test. Linda will be coming in later on, and he'll talk more about that, okay? But what I do know is, even when I renew my license, if I've had a ding or some tickets or something, I need to put that information on there. But other than that, if I haven't had any type of issues or whatever, basically, hey, my status hasn't changed, keep moving. Pay my renewal fee and get my license. Today, day one, And we're gonna try to stay on course. We got an introduction to wastewater collection, state requirements, collection system design, construction of a collection system. We're gonna talk about lift stations. Day 2, and we might stay in line with this. We might make some changes because we're gonna have 2 instructors that always help me out. That they're possibly gonna be here today, Brandon Evers and Larry Middleton. I just don't know. You know, with central treatment plants and the south side, you know, these plants taking on a lot of water right now. They dealing with a lot. The operators really earning their money right now. But we're going to do maintenance operation. What I try to do is on the second day, I try to do a tour of the facility because we're talking about the different type of pipes, shore material. We have TV investigation. We have a truck. Try to get the cleaning trucks to try to come over and do a demo. I don't know if that's going to be able to happen because cleaning right now, they're out 24/7. All of the trucks are running. So we possibly might not be able to do it. We might just have to kind of go off of the book. But Mother Nature is taking control. That's, you know, so we got to, you know, try to do everything we can to work with that. We'll contact and try to go down and look at some pumps and motors, you know, that's in the lift station shop. Talk about connection system safety, discuss safety, and we're going to discuss safety a lot in each module. So pretty much in chapter 7, I'm just kind of try to hit the high points and move from that point right there. Because there's no sense in just going over the same things over and over and over and over again. We don't want to do that. Industrial monitoring. Possibly we'll have the sheriff come in and talk about that, Mr. Ivan Flores. The connection system management. We'll have the calculation with Mr. Evers because he's possibly going to try to come today. If he does, then we're gonna change over and go ahead and do the calculations. So that's pretty much what we'll have today. I asked for class participation. Okay, this is your class. You know, gain all the knowledge to perform excellence at your work facility. Active involvement. Feel free to share work experiences. Class discussion. Let's be respectful of each other. Participant activities. And Middleton's here. He has a good game show. And we'll do course evaluation. But one thing that I ask, just to be respectful of your class, you know, the people in the class, if you will put your phones on silent or vibrate. That's just to respect everybody in your class, okay? Hopefully, I know we're going to have a good 2 days here. And for right now, we'll probably go ahead and take a break. And then we'll come back and then we'll get started, okay?